What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston. We celebrating 3 years of chopping it up right here on the Donnie Houston podcast. Go to DonnieHoustonReal.com right now and get you one of these brand new Choppers t-shirts available in the mono black, tight white, and the gray tape edition. What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston. Hey, check it out, man. I got a new job opportunity for y'all, man. Something real live, man. Check it out. If you want to learn how to install the internet cables, or fire alarms, or security access systems, you know what I'm saying? You need a new trade. You need an OSHA 10 or an OSHA 30 safety certification. Hey, man, they got you. Call Texas Training Center and Certifications at 281-962-0659 or simply go to www.ttcandc.com or on Instagram, TDCANDC. You know what I'm saying? They located at 341 Columbia Memorial Parkway, Suite 341E. That's out in Kemah, Texas, 77565. You know what I'm saying? They offer hands-on training for network cabling, low voltage trade, telecommunications, structured cabling, voice and data. Hey, man, all that. Voice over internet protocol, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, no background check for training, man. Listen, call Texas Training Center and Certifications at 281-962-0659 or simply go to www.ttcandc.com. Yeah, it's going down, man. It's Donnie Houston Podcast. I am Donnie Houston. Check it out, man. We got a special guest, man. Real special guest, you know what I'm saying? He is the people's champ, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, none other than Paul Wall. What's going down, baby?
What it do, baby? Back on the Donnie Houston Podcast. Yes, sir.
What's the deal?
Yes, sir.
What's going down?
What's going down, man? Back with my boy.
For sure, man. What's new, man? You all over the place, man. You got a whole lot going on, man.
Man, same old grinding, man. You know, I'm definitely living life and loving it to the fullest. You know, being a family man is something I wanted my whole life, to be a husband, a father, and just them type of responsibilities, something I really look forward to. So I really do enjoy doing that. But, Paul Wall, the rapper, and everything else that go along with that, I've been still, busy making music, releasing music, getting stuff together, getting on top of my organization for just a lot of my business. So, you know what I'm saying? Still been grinding. That grind is forever. It never stops, man.
Yeah. You were saying something about how you always want to be a father. Is that something like how you had like rap aspirations when you were a kid? Were you ever thinking like that? Like, man, when I get a family, man.
I never really had rap aspirations because I didn't think it was like a real job you could have. It was like going to the NBA or being the president. They tell you, oh, believe in it. You can do anything you want. But there was no part of me that ever thought I could be the president, just because who do I know that's the president? I don't see the man. People from where I'm from don't be the president. Same with being a rapper. It really wasn't until really seeing like the people that are my peers that came before me, although we came on the national scene together, like Slim Thug for sure. Like me seeing him, we from the same area. I would see him every day, and for him to be like an icon like that, even in high school, like shit, we was looking up to Slim in high school. He was the man back then. Shit, so
he was only like a grade ahead of y'all.
Nah, we the same grade.
Yeah,
we the same age.
He was just up like that to y'all, like
yeah. He just shit. He was on his note. He had his money. He was always fresh, man. Shit, he was bro. Slim always been the boss. He ain't like he never been an employee. Shit, he was always the boss, even back in high school. But that really like. Is it because even then there were people before me, like, of course, rap a lot, you know what I'm saying, Rec Shop, Screwed Up Click, but I didn't know them people personally. So I didn't, even to me, they were larger than life. They were like movie stars to me, watching them. But Slim was somebody he was somebody I looked up to and was, like a celebrity to me too, but he was somebody I knew. Like I watched his journey, and he always been somebody where it said, okay, he did it. I'm gonna follow his path. Whatever he did, I'm gonna follow my big bro path. Even though we came on the national scene together, he always been my big bro to me, just because I always looked up to him to do that. So I really never thought it could have ever been possible for me to be a rapper. Be a DJ, I saw that. Okay, do promotions or have a record label, I saw that because I saw people, the people that own the record labels usually had money, they had families. So it was like, okay, that's what I want. I want to have a family. So who do I see that has a family, that has a full-time job or career doing what we're doing? usually the rappers, like I say, they were celebrity. They were larger than life. So I didn't see no celebrities. They were rappers. You know what I'm saying? But I could see the DJs, and a lot of them had families, or they've been doing it for years. It was a job they had. They would work like at clubs, do mixtapes, but they also worked at this radio station, for that person, that person. They had like benefits and stuff like that too. Then you had, the same with the record label. I knew people that did street promotions. So my boy Ace, my boy Lump, they were grown. They were, slightly older than me, but they were still grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they had houses, bills, and this is what they doing.
You talking about Lump on the level?
Yeah. So me seeing them do that, and when I'm doing street promotions with Lump and with Ace or 5-4, it was like.
So who is Ace and 5-4?
Lump they just work different accounts. Okay, Lump worked like the Universal account, so he did Cash Money and anything that was like Priority or Universal. Ace worked the Def Jam account, so he did anything Def Jam. And then 5-4 was a little bit like maybe a year or two older than me, so he was older than me but younger than them also, and he kind of had accounts in between. He either worked for them or had his own account, so he had like a lot of the No Limit stuff. He would do Mean Green. That's how I would do a lot of that stuff, and it was just it's a job, and that was a job that nobody wanted to do. Nobody wanted to pass out flyers, but shit, I just want a job doing something I love, supporting something I love, a part of something. I don't care what I got to do. I'm gonna pass out the flyers. Yep. So it'd be me and a couple other people. A lot of them were just
Chameleon that wasn't trying to do that.
Not at that time, man. He every now and then he would do promotions and stuff, but not like kind of like I really was like dedicated to it. Chameleon was like, nah, that ain't the path I'm gonna take. He took a different path.
He wanted to rap though.
Yeah. He kind of. I don't think there was ever a time Chameleon that didn't believe in himself. He always, and that kind of carried over to me too, because me not thinking it's possible for me, but I'm surrounded by people who they ain't got a doubt in their mind. When it's like, all right, well, rising tide float all boat. Well, shit, I'm gonna be on that tide. I'm gonna be down with it. Even if I got to pass out the flyers, I'm passing out the flyers. If I got to, whatever I gotta do. If I gotta, wash the cars, because those are things that I took pride in. I cared about how our cars looked when we pulled up, or I cared about if there's flyers on because I knew from what Ace taught me, what Lump taught me, 5-4 taught me, like street promotions from the flip side of it. They always doing the promotions and marketing, so it'd be, they say, hey, look, don't just put flyers, on the cars, put them in the door handle right by the window, so that when they open the door, it's a flyer right there. Okay, we start doing that. Eventually now it's like 30 flyers there. You know what I'm saying, all over the car. So it's like a waste of money now, and it's just litter now. When you put flyers on cars now, it'd be like littering. But back in those days, it wasn't people doing that. They would stand outside the club and pass out flyers. And then what they would do a lot of times for promotions is they would get like homeless people or dope fiends to do it. So if you got a homeless person or a dope fiend handing you something, you're already like, man, I don't want to do this. But that's like who they can say, hey, here go $10, go pass these out, and they'd go do it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's me, nah, I'm gonna be looking player passing them out. And some people would look down on me like, why you passing flyers out? That's like some scrub work. But I'm like, what you mean? I'm on the team. Shit, I don't care if I'm the water boy on the team. I'm on the team. Shit, I'm on the team. Shit. So that's how it was. And even then, like I say, Ace, shit, Lump, they tell me, look, when you passing them out, say whatever you're handing them. Don't just give them the flyer. Say, hey, it's going down this Friday at 7 at Bracewood Inn. Or say, hey, Jay-Z got a new album coming out. Somebody got a new album coming out. Whatever you handing them, you say so that they hear it and see it. And then it kind of stick in their mind. So that's how I learned like the promotion side. But yeah, that Bracewood Inn though used to go down.
Yeah,
the National Ballroom, that one used to be popping.
So them was spots you was promoting and shit?
Yeah.
No shit.
Matter of fact, that's how I met Goo. As we both used to do promotions. We used to do street promotions. And our homeboy, he was a capo. He was the president of the Prairie View chapter, our boy Seth. And they would do the pre-capo. The Friday, the weekend of the Capo Beach party, the Prairie View Capos would do the party at NRG or the Astrodome or whatever it was back in the days. So we would work for him doing the promotions, passing out flyers for that. Then he ended up doing Texas Freaknik, a bunch of other things. This was like 97, 98. And that's how I ended up meeting Goo, because I'm I'm in high school at the time, so I'm doing parties on the north side, Goo doing parties on the south side, and it'd be like, man, who's this doing a party on? Man, every time I'm doing a party, he doing a party. And he saying the same thing, because we like be splitting the crowds. And we started working for Seth. That's when we got cool. We like, you know what? Look, this is how we gonna do it. We both gonna promote, because a lot of people wouldn't travel, or they couldn't travel. They could only go to whatever party was in their immediate area. So if you went to Eisenhower or Clown Forest, something like that, you was coming up usually to all parties. If you went to like Sterling or Worthing or one of these kind of schools, you on the south side, you going to one of Goo parties, because it was on the south side, we was on the north side. So we got a little thing going. We said, okay, look, we're just gonna promote whatever we make, whatever I make, whatever you make. We ain't gonna count it. We just gonna bring it. We meet at the house, count it together, bust it down even. That way we not competing with each other. We're able to do our own things. But we was all winning no matter what anyway.
About how much money y'all was making back then out there?
I mean, we in high school, so it wasn't like a lot of money, especially compared to now. But you know, we pulling in like a few thousand. We busting it down. You know, going to buy some rims with it or whatever, paint our car, whatever. You know, that's how I'm looking at it. Okay, how many parties I got to do? I got to pay my car. I got, get my trunk together, get my wheels together.
So you was trying to put the slab together back in high school?
Yeah, hell yeah, shit. It took a little longer. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man.
Donnie Houston.